Welcome back to the podcast for founders by founders. This is the Uncommonality Podcast.
Today we have with us Josh Toal, the co-founder of RhizeBio, and he is the third interview from the Big Pitch here at Seed the South Capital Summit. So Josh, thank you for taking the time to join us today.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much for having us and hosting everybody.
Oh yeah,
100%. It's been a lot of fun.
it's been a lot of fun, and we wouldn't trade it for anything. So,
good.
just to give the audience a little bit of background here, Josh, tell us a little about who you are and how you came into RhizeBio and what exactly RhizeBio is.
Yeah. So background, business major, specialized in entrepreneurship. And in college, I went to a small school in Pennsylvania, and I was in their business program, and they had this pitch competition and all of that good stuff. And I kind of got the bug for starting companies. So I started actually, it was an air freshener company when I was in college. So sold e-commerce. It was an e-commerce platform and all that. But one of the things that I learned in college was the importance of, I've learned of the concept of redemptive entrepreneurship, which is basically, there's exploitation, right? I win, you lose.
Yeah.
There's ethical, which is we both win. And then there is redemptive, which is I serve and we both win. And so that's kind of stuck with me for a long time now. And through my career in starting businesses, I would say that I've always had this passion for some sort of way to serve others in some sort of impact-oriented manner. And so that's my passion, is to use business as a vehicle to be able to impact others in a way that's, just benefits others in a good way. So that's kind of, I guess, my background. More, I would call myself a social entrepreneur in the sense that, trying to enact and make real change in the world. And so so the story behind RhizeBio, it's a father-son company. So RhizeBio, we specialize in DNA sequencing and bioinformatics. We're leveraging AI to be able to prescribe biology as a solution for farmers to improve yield, improve nutrient density in the crop, improve really just about everything out in the farm. I think that that's something that has been missing in agriculture, is the concept that microbiology is life, and we need microbiology in the field to be able to support yield and support people. And so that's the thesis of RhizeBio, and we're using some technical stuff to do that. But my formal training is not. I'm not a PhD by any means. That's my dad. But we've built an amazing team, a very passionate team. I think that that's where my skills align, is having a passion for fixing really difficult, tough problems.
So like, what does that look like? What kind of, so biology and farms and farmlands and microbiology, what are you referring to?
Yeah. So in a single handful of soil, there are more microbes than people in the world. And those microbes, they actually take carbon. So we're made primarily of carbon. Or organic matter. It could be manure or compost that's out in the field. And those microbes, there's tons of nutrients that are already in the soil, thousands and thousands of pounds, but it's all locked up because there's no living biology to break down the chemistry that's in the soil and make it plant available. And crops, they actually engineer their own ecosystem around the roots, similar to the gut microbiome. If you're eating McDonald's all day, you're not going to be healthy, and you're not going to be able to metabolize certain nutrients. Your hormones are going to be all jacked up. And the same applies for crops. They're living organisms, and they're sending signals into the soil to say, hey, I need nitrogen, I need phosphorus, I need potassium. And so when I refer to microbiology and agriculture, I'm referring to the living organisms that are doing all the work.
So like healthy bacteria and things like that?
Yeah, there's healthy bacteria. There's also unhealthy bacteria. Oxygen plays a really critical role. The way that I like to describe it is microbes, they need food, they need a home, and they need oxygen. And those are really some of the fundamental foundations of life. And that's what we're studying. We're looking at the initial signature of life to indicate whether or not a crop is going to perform well or not.
That's really cool.
That's incredible.
How do you wait? How do you guys inject these things? So like, how are you releasing them into these ecosystems, or how are you implementing them?
Yeah, we just do the testing. So a farmer will send soil or their roots, and then we will analyze all of the microbial organisms in that system. Billions of microbes. We have to use very powerful machine learning VMs to be able to look at what the heck they're doing. And then, we take that information and we provide a prescriptive diagnostic. So similar to healthcare, you go to the doctor, they pull a blood sample, and then they provide a diagnostic, but this is for microbiology.
I love that. Before we jump into the pitch itself, I just want to ask, most people say never go into business with family, right?
Yeah.
But you're directly in business with your father. So
it's
like,
awesome.
You love it?
Yeah, he's a wonderful scientist. He's one of the leading scientists and started out in gut microbiome testing. And I learned so much from him. And to add to that, I can't tell PhDs what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Most of my coworkers, they're all PhDs. And so we have a wonderful relationship. I guess our family's been very tight from the beginning. And so felt very comfortable going to business with him.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Now jumping into the pitch today, since we're obviously here for Seed the South.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit about what you were experiencing in terms of nerves, how you felt on stage, how you feel after the fact, and some advice for anyone that might be pitching at this event next year.
Yeah. So the way that I like to structure my pitch is I memorize it, but then I like to cut out sections for ad lib, a little bit of ad lib. So, people can pick up on it if you're just memorizing a script that's in your head. And also you're not connecting emotionally to the audience. And so layering in a little bit of ad lib is always helpful, or just kind of working from general bullet points. Some people it might not work. For me, it works. I was nervous, a little shaky. I feel like maybe I've done this before been through a couple accelerators. And so I feel very comfortable and confident in front of an audience. It just takes time. And one of the things that I did before, pitching in front of a large audience is pitch in front of my family, pitch in front of my friends, pitch in front of pitch to a tree, pitch to in an elevator, to the wall, whatever it may be. Just practice, envision yourself on the stage. Think about where your position is so that you can, connect with the entire audience, use your hands, and it's all about visualization. And then that's really the key.
Sure, but I'm big in visual. Ever since playing soccer in college and abroad, you visualize the play, you visualize what you're going to do on the field. And I think taking that into entrepreneurship is very big, especially when it comes to pitching.
Yeah. Yeah. And anyone that did sports, I think, my background, I wrestled in college and it was tough. And I just grinded. And I think that those lessons, they kind of roll into really any sort of endeavor that you have, is being willing to suffer, because you're going to suffer. If you're starting a company, you're going to cry yourself to sleep sometimes. That's the reality of being a business owner, and it's not easy. And so I think it's important to go through struggle in order to achieve something that you love.
Some might say that's what you need to fall in love with to do it.
Yeah. You gotta love the pain.
You gotta love the pain a little bit, yeah.
You gotta love the journey. That's all it is.
It hurts so good.
It hurts so good, yeah.
But, no, that's great. As we wrap this up here, we ask every founder the same question.
Yeah.
What is one uncommon practice, belief, or system that you've built over the course of your career, over the course of RhizeBio, that you think someone watching can get value out of, or that you credit a lot of your success to?
I would say, I lead through faith, and everything that I do has been based in my faith. And so I walk in confidence, knowing that I have a wonderful Father who is guiding me and directing me and putting me in situations where maybe I feel uncomfortable, but I know that he has me there for a reason. And so it takes away all of my anxiety, and it gets me to a level and a point where I can actually be his hands and feet and actually do what he's called me to do.
I see you, my
That's
friend.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I see you.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Thanks.
I think no, I want to touch it. There's a lot of value in that. And I think
Yes.
a lot of people can draw a lot of value from things like that, because I like to harp on that all the time. Like when
Yes.
it's tough and it's rough, it's usually a blessing in my opinion,
right.
because
Yeah.
the blessing that you're receiving is a learning lesson that's going to help you get to that next spot.
Yeah.
And once you are receiving that next thing that you get to, you're blessed with the hardships to now have the tools to equip yourself properly to succeed.
Yeah.
So dude, I live on that every day
Too
to
bad.
myself.
Pressure is a privilege.
It
right?
is.
Pressure is a
Absolutely.
privilege. If you're in a position where you need to step up, that's a blessing.
Yes, absolutely.
Josh, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
Your
you again
business
for having me.
is
This is wonderful.
business is a great idea.
Oh,
Very technical,
yeah.
very, very into the sciences,
Very
but I
sciencey.
love it. And I think that we should all be working towards helping farmland and developing whole foods again,
They're the
especially
stewards
in
of the
this
land.
country.
Stewards of the land. Exactly.
So
We
100%.
support
We
that.
thank you very much, and obviously wish you the best of luck with your business on the big pitch.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank y'all.